Election night in America is a roller coaster of emotions, with the fate of the nation hanging in the balance. As the sun sets and polls close from east to west, the tension builds. CNN projects winners as data rolls in. But while some states are quick to call, others keep us on the edge of our seats for hours. Early poll closings could see former President Donald Trump's electoral count surge, especially with populous red states like Florida and Ohio in play. Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democratic nominee, will see her biggest vote counts from states like California and New York, where polls close later. The battleground state of Georgia, with its 16 electoral votes, is one to watch closely. Early voting and mail-in ballots could mean up to 70% of votes counted by 8 p.m. By 7:30 p.m. ET, polls close in key states like North Carolina, Ohio, and West Virginia, with Trump leading in electoral votes but many toss-ups still in play. As 8 p.m. ET hits, the map lights up with projections from 17 states, including the critical blue wall states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Texas. By 9 p.m. ET, polls close in 15 more states, including battlegrounds Arizona, Michigan, and Wisconsin, pushing the electoral vote count higher for both candidates. The final battleground state, Nevada, closes its polls at 10 p.m. ET, adding to the suspense with its toss-up votes. As the clock strikes midnight and beyond, the last polls close in Hawaii and Alaska, leaving the nation on tenterhooks with a nearly even split and 93 toss-up votes. Stay tuned for the final results.
The 2024 presidential election upon us. Let's break down how election night will unfold, hour by hour. This timeline will guide you through key moments so you won't miss a beat. Starting off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, polls close in 6 states, including the battleground state of Georgia, which holds crucial 16 electoral votes. Now, keep in mind, even in states where voting patterns seem predictable, projections might take time. Florida is also noteworthy here. While most of Florida's polls close at 7 p.m., the panhandle continues until 8 p.m., delaying any statewide projections. Next, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, the spotlight shifts to 17 states, with Pennsylvania being a major player. Known as part of the Blue Wall, Pennsylvania's results could be pivotal. Michigan and Texas also close most of their polls around this time, but don't forget, some counties may extend voting until 9 p.m. By 9 p.m. Eastern Time, things heat up even more. 15 more states conclude voting, including battlegrounds Arizona, Michigan, and Wisconsin, not to mention the populous states like Texas and New York. This could offer a clearer picture of the overall electoral landscape, but remember, the night is still young. As the clock strikes 10 p.m. Eastern Time, polls close in 4 more states, including Nevada and Iowa. Nevada, with its 6 electoral votes, could be a bellwether for how the night might end. At 11 p.m. Eastern Time, the West Coast states, including California, with its hefty 54 electoral votes, wrap up voting. This is where Democratic nominee Kamala Harris might start to gain ground with the traditionally blue states coming in. However, don't expect final results just yet. Midnight brings the closing of polls in Alaska, adding its 3 electoral votes into the mix. By now, we might have a clearer picture of the possible outcomes, but some battleground states could still be counting votes. And remember, while early projections are possible in some states, the counting continues even after polls close. Factors like early voting, mail-in ballots, and the competitiveness of races can all influence the speed of projections. For instance, Georgia's Secretary of State has indicated that up to 70% of votes might be counted by 8 p.m. due to early voting and pre-processing of mail-in ballots. So, while initial results provide valuable insights, patience is key as officials ensure every vote is counted. Stay tuned for live updates and expert analysis throughout the night. And remember, this election is about making your voice heard. Thanks for watching, and let's see how America decides its future. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, share, and subscribe.